Hey guys, last time I made a video about the bungalow, did very good, and today I wanted to update you guys on a different setup, and this time we're going to be using meth instead of weed. So yeah, let's get right into it. Something I saw with the workers, guys, basically you can place their beds in a different house. So I wish you could go with your car, but you can't. You gotta actually run. So yeah, unfortunately you do have to run, but it doesn't take that long in my opinion. So I'm just gonna do that real quick, and then I'll be back. So for the setup, guys, we are gonna be using 4 chemists and 2 handlers, and I'll get into that in a sec because I know you can only use 5 workers in the bungalow. But don't worry, I will cover that. But yeah, in your bungalow, just have 3 chemists and 2 handlers, and then I'll talk about the next or the last worker in a second. And then the layout that I chose was like this. So I have these storages here for extra um, ingredients, and then extra pseudo phosphorus and acid. I haven't filled them up yet just because of my laziness, but we're going to be able to have an 8 ingredient mix because of this little thing I found. I saw it on YouTube, some guy doing it, and then I decided to try it myself, and it worked. So I'm gonna be using it in this video, and the mix goes from bananas to Coke to paracetamol, then to gasoline, back to Coke, you can see it in the back, then batteries, horse semen, and then green beans, or the mega beans it's called here. Oh, I say green beans because they're just green. And then, oh yeah, I forgot to show. So I have medium storages just because they're kind of perfect for this. So the handlers they take from left to right. So this is how you're gonna want to set it up. Now you could also like switch the phosphorus around with the acid, doesn't matter. I just like seeing it like this. For me it looks nicer, I don't know why. But yeah, I have both of them set up like this, and I already went ahead and put the stuff here, but you guys don't need to do that. I mean, I would recommend it, but you guys don't technically have to. And then I have the lab ovens over here, and then this shelf right here is probably where I'm gonna have the finished product. So going from the brick press to here, and yeah, so this room right here, I have the brick press in this little corner, and I have the mixing station just going in a line around the room. So now I'm gonna be showing you guys how to set up the workers, and then the last thing I'll do is how to uh, get the last chemist that I was talking about before. So let's start with one of our chemists here, and let's just give him 1 chemistry station, 1 lab oven, and a mixing station. Then let's go to our next one and do the exact same thing. So we'll give him a chemistry station, lab oven, and then the second mixing station. And for our last chemist in the bungalow here, we'll just have him take care of the next 3. Now I know there's 3 more, please do not worry, we'll do that later. Now for the handlers, we're going to assign one of them to the brick station, and then his routes are going to be from the first mixing ingredient to the first mixing station in line, then from the second one to the second mixing station, and so on. So let's just get that done real quick. And the 4th ingredient, and then this last one, we'll have to use the other one. Wait, this is the 5th one? Yeah, okay. Now let's get this guy, and this is the 6th one. And our last, finally, we'll just put down the last chemistry or mixing station, forgive me. Now his last 2 routes are going to be taking the meth products here. So wait, okay, I think I did the front one. Uh, I hope. So that's everything. But for our sixth worker, we will be heading to our apartment that we have from when we started the game. Oh, and I'm really bad at driving. So you guys know where to hire employees. Um, but basically, you hire them, and then you hire one of them to be in this apartment, and then you just give them an extra bed here. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna assign her the last three mixing stations, and unfortunately, we do have to run all the way back to our house. It's only gonna be one time. I know that there's three mixing stations, but don't worry. And please don't close out of the menu. Once you select the mixing station, it'll pop right back up for you to select another one, so you won't have to run all the way back. And it was the last three, yes. So, and since she has three in a row, this will kind of make sure that she stays here because the first walk to the mixing station is going to be a very long one, especially because they don't even walk at the same speed as us, they walk even slower. But yeah, do not worry about that. Once you get the first like few like cooks done here, she'll probably stay around. And I have tested it myself. I don't know if they're gonna patch it, so if they do, forgive me. um I'm gonna take full advantage of it while it's still working. And yeah, that's everything. So that was not everything, by the way. I'm going to put a clip here that I recorded that explains the like how to connect the mixing stations and also connect the chemistry station and the lab ovens. I can't believe I forgot to do that. It should have been the first step. But yeah, guys, after editing, I realized that I forgot to show you guys um how to actually set the destinations here. I mean, I know you guys know how to do it, but I forgot to tell you in which order you should be doing it. So first, um, from this chemistry station, click liquid meth, and then take it to the lab oven. And the same for this one over here, and take it to this one. Now select both lab ovens. And yeah, I already paid the workers, so they're gonna start working here. But yeah, we're gonna do the destination of this first mixing station. Then, oh, okay, from the first mixing station, I'll set the threshold to 10. Then do it for this one as well. And we're just going in line here. So, and then to this. And then from this last one to the brick press. And then from the brick press to here. And this is where our final product is gonna be. So yeah, guys. And then I'll come back to show you guys how much product they make. Also, one thing, I changed the layout here, so I took off this back shelf that was here and I put it in front of the bananas, simply because like my handler was going all the way around the house to this back area to come get it, so that was pretty weird. So I just moved it right here, and yes, you can still pass through. I know it's a little messy, so you guys can move it anywhere you want, really. Doesn't have to be right here. Okay guys, so for the profits, this is what all the items that you're gonna need add up to. So I took in all the ingredients, and then the phosphorus and the acid, and then also the amount that you pay for one pseudo. And I went with the high quality, which is the highest price one. I'm not sure at which level you unlock the high quality one. I know that you have to be a certain level to be able to buy it, but it comes out to 228, and this is for just like one meth. Okay, so literally one mix of the meth. This is what it is. So it's 228, and then if I go back to the game, so the one that I make ends up being this one. In my game, it's called OG Punch. It might be different for you guys. Now, the suggested price is 340. Okay, so I'm not exactly sure if this is how it works, but I think if you give it to your dealers, they sell it for the suggested price, but I hope it's not like that. Um, I'll say that it is. So if you guys are giving it to your dealers, your profits would be 340 minus the 228, which I'll just do here so you guys have a visual, but it's equal to 112. So every one meth that you sell, you will be making, wow, I can't write and talk at the same time. So that's my fault. So you'll be making $112, or whatever the currency is called in the game, every one meth that you sell. And I put my asking price to 450. So, and the customers accepted it, like they still texted me on the phone and everything. So if you guys were to sell for 450, then you'd be making $222. So, or wait, I wrote this wrong. There we go. So, there you go, guys. These are the profits that you'll be making from this. So that was all for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and I'll catch you guys next time.